Sorry, do you need a map? Are you lost? You're not lost. So, why on earth are you dressed in all that bicycle gear? You've come here to look around my cars, dressed in your bicycle gear. And let me guess, you've got a bicycle parked outside in the parking area. Oh, you have? Okay. Oh, you're being serious? Okay then. Just allow me to do something. I'm not really used to serving cyclists such as yourself in my establishment here. Now you know that that here I sell cars, automobiles. You know, things with 4 wheels, not 2. The 2 like you have out on my parking lot out there. Okay, so just to check that you don't want to buy a bicycle, because you have most certainly come to the wrong place. You are looking for a car. Well, that is extremely amusing. Do allow me to do one thing. I'll just stay there for me. Great. Just maybe look in the camera. That's great. Okay. That's just standard procedure we do here with our customers, just so that I can recognize the customers if they come back. Of course, just send that around so no one else will let you in the shop. Okay, so you are actually here to purchase one of our cars and have a look around. Okay, well, that is an extremely bold outfit you are wearing today. Still, in this place, I try to have the ability to serve everyone, even if they don't quite meet my standards. Okay, well, before I take you out, if I take you out to the forecourt, in fact, I dress like that, I think we won't be viewing cars in person. Maybe we'll leave that for another day. I wouldn't want to scare off any of my customers now, would I? As you can see, the customers that I have around me outside, you probably saw a couple when you came in as well, are fine English gentlemen. Yes, and ladies, of course, all dressed smartly and properly to purchase their cars and to spend a lot of money. They usually roll up in their cars, or, you know, the nice type of cars, and they might be slightly dated, due for a little upgrade. But you can always tell those the ones that have the money and are ready to spend. Those are my friends. You came in on a bicycle. Yes. And you may think you look the part, but I assure you that your bicycle does not. And it certainly doesn't inspire me with any confidence in selling you a car. In fact, I may be led to believe that you might be wasting my time, but that's fine. I will do my best to serve you. Okay. So why don't I take a look down here? I have an arrangement of car magazines, leaflets, brochures, And on these brochures, they have cars on them, cars which I think that the customer might like. Now, usually I would take them around in person and actually see the cars, but like I said, just like that, I don't think that I will be taking you anywhere further than this desk here. So we will make do together. So let me get a brochure out for you first. Oh yes, this is something which I think will suit you just about. Now, I got this sent through from a car company called Vauxhall. Now that should be more your caliber, maybe? No? Well, it's a car, it has 4 wheels, I mean, that's a bit of an upgrade from your bicycle. Okay, you do have a driving license. Okay, please, why don't you show me your driving license before we proceed with anything, just to make sure. So if you just pass me that driving license there, thank you. I will get my pencil out here, just quickly copy down those details there. Oh, why aren't I using a pen? Oh, I was using a pen. There's your driving license back. Well, I definitely have your details written down on here now. No, don't look, but they are most definitely on here, so I can get back in contact with you. If you find anything you like, then I will get back in contact with you and help you further with this process. Okay, I definitely have your details. Right, so why don't we begin by opening up the brochure. Okay, let's see what we have here. Now this here is what Vauxhall sell. They sent me through this brochure. I'm not sure if I actually have many of these on my forecourt. They don't sell too well with the customers that I have around in this area. But I do believe I should be getting sent some new brochures for the Mocha, as I understand that there is a new model out already, so why would they even bother sending me this one? Okay, well, let me take you through some key bits here. Okay, the Mocha is known, well, primarily as a drink, a form of coffee. That's what springs to mind for me. Are you familiar with mochas? You are. That is very surprising. Okay, so the mocha is what it's called. There is a 4x4 and it's an SUV. Now you understand what an SUV is. Okay, or at least you know something. Now we just go through this. I won't bore you with all the details. I will just tell you what I know. The engines go up to, or from 1.2, mere 1.2, which if you want to go snail pace in a larger car, then I highly recommend the 1.2. If you want to get in people's way, probably like what you do with your bicycle, something you're familiar with, getting in people's way. Okay, well then get a big car and then put a tiny engine in it. That way you won't go anywhere soon. Incredibly safe and snail pace. but this comes with a variety of colors and trims. Now, my personal favorite is the chocolatey interior here, but the problem with this is that I don't think the Mocha comes with a leather interior, which is very disappointing. A lot of my customers look for that, but still, it is a good car, and preferably get this in diesel, something that's more economical to drive. The 1.7 is highly recommended engine size for a car of this size. So this is the Vauxhall Mocha. So if this is something that you're interested in, then why don't I just leave these brochures here and you can take them back with you, providing you are able to take them back on your bicycle. Now, I wouldn't be doing my duty as a careful and considerate car salesman if I wasn't thinking about your safety first, and I wouldn't want you taking these back if you couldn't ride two-handed. Okay, well, I shall put that here. These are the terms and conditions, details, and things you might find inside the bag, but we won't look at that for now. Okay. Great. I have something here which might take your interest. Now, this was sent through to me also. Now, well, all my brochures are here. So, Volvo is one of those cars which many of my customers seem to be very keen with. Now, are you familiar with Volvo? You are. That's good. Well, for places like this, they offer some great cars for going around the countryside, the English countryside, the nice roads, and pouncing around and showing off, you know, that sort of thing. Things we like to do around in this area. Okay, let's open this up for you. And already you can tell by the brochure how it is presented is very important. This wasn't presented well at all, just stuffed into a bag. Here we have a nice presented booklet including all the key things we'd want to see with this Volvo. Okay, we'll just pick that out there, close that. We can look at prices and specifications afterwards in this booklet here, if you are interested. Though something tells me that that's something that you want to be keen on looking at. Okay, so here we have the Volvo V40. Now, this Volvo V40 is quite a new model from Volvo. I think it first came out in 2012 or 13, but has had different trims since then. And currently, in 2007, they will be coming out with a new model for the V40, or new look. But the only thing that has really changed with that is the lights at the front. LED lights. You have a more rectangular look, but that is it. The bag remains the same shape. So, if that is something that you wish to purchase, maybe, then it's worth waiting. But if the curvy front of the car, around by the bonnet and the lights, is something you're interested in, then this is a great car. So, we begin with the interiors. As you can tell from here, that we have a variety of interiors in here. So we have the cream, which obviously stands out quite a lot, and then we have the leather versions here, all slightly different and contain slightly different patterns. Now, the leather is something which is more familiar in these Volvos, and they do certainly go well with the car. The alloy wheels. Wheels is something which I'm sure that you are familiar with, like with your bicycle. I only jest with you. I'm sure you don't have a clue about these. They're not like your pencil-thin bicycle wheels. These are normal road wheels. And these alloy wheels will fit nicely on all of the makes of these Volvos. And I think my personal favorite from this selection would probably be either this black chrome type or this one here. I think this one is very smart. 5 spokes really stands out and will make your Volvo stand out from the crowd, from the standard types. So great design there. Reliable engines. The makers, Volvo, are very meticulous and very modernized. They really think about the consumers and try and put that into their cars and completely modernize in every new version they come out with. So that's why I recommend Volvo to many of my customers, because they're reliable. So as you can see here, it comes with intuitive safety features by Volvo cars. They're constantly upgrading these types of things, like there's a front airbag just in case you run down a pedestrian. I mean, it happens around here. People we don't like, we usually just hit the gas a little bit more and knock them off the road. But what we do make sure is that we have a airbag at the front, so really no harm comes to them. You just speed up, knock them, they bounce off, and then they're happy and off the road, and you've saved them. So that's a really great feature they have on these Volvo cars. We love it around here. But yes, this includes a lot of key information for these Volvos. So do you think that this is something that you are interested in? Oh, really? Well, how about that I just put that with your collection there? Okay, I should put this inside your Volvo booklet here and keep it there for the time being. Now, when I look at you, I don't see cars. I just see an idiot. Do forgive me, I'm very blunt, but I'm going somewhere with this. But I like to make sure that all my customers leave happy, they get what they want, and then they recommend me to your friends, other people, acquaintances, and then they come back and we repeat the process. I like to offer that to everyone. Now, I've never really had someone like you come in here before, but I will show you some other cars that we have here. Now, this I think will be very much out your price range, but I have it here. Make it look and there. Okay. Right. Now, if you wish to have a car which is reliable but equally has the looks and turns heads, then I believe that BMW might be something that you could be interested in. Now, we all know that these engines, if looked after properly and driven well, they will last a very long time. Mileage can be over 150,000 and the car will still be working well. Now, this is something that BMW sent through to me. Now, this contains the 1 Series on there, but also the 2nd Series and the 2nd Series Coupe. Now, they this is a car which really does dazzle. As you can tell, it has a really sporty look there. This coupe means that it's going to be 3 doors on here. As you can tell from the interior there, look at that, it contains all the things you'd want in a car. So you know what you would want in a car. Obviously the steering wheel, not those silly handlebars that you have, and all the gizmos that you'd want. So this includes all, is very much updated with technology, so it can fit all your MP3 players in there, etc, etc. Now here we have the BMW 1 Series. Now this is the new shape. You could tell that mostly by the back there. We had the elongated back lights there, the rear lights, and before that was slightly curved. Now if you're wanting something a little bit smaller and you feel a little bit more in control, then I suggest that the 1 Series is a car which could work very well for you and find yourself extremely comfortable driving it. Now, I've noticed you've been staring at these keys quite a lot, have you not? Well, just to clarify, you don't plan on stealing them, do you? These keys right here, maybe I should give you the keys. Maybe I'll give you the keys to one of the cars out there. But if I do that, then I'm afraid I will call the police and I will take my car back. So I will just keep those there. But I'm keeping a close eye on you. You may say no, of course you won't, but really, okay. We have here the 2nd Series, and this is the convertible. Now this really is a smart looking car. It's slightly smaller than the saloon types that BMW are really well known for. But if you wish to be out in the sun and really enjoy your time driving, then a convertible is a must. Though with our English weather we do struggle with this a little bit. You could be driving along, for example, and then the heavens open and you're soaking wet and frightfully cold, and that is not what you want. That's why we drive cars and not ride bicycles, of course. Well, we have here is a load of pictures of their makes. Now this is including the estate versions on there, the convertible. We have the 2nd Series there and the 1 Series on there also. So you can expect a lot of good things from BMWs, but of course it comes at a price. They are not cheap. Now maybe if you wait here long enough and look sorry for yourself, then one of our customers might take pity on you and wish to purchase you a car, though I find that incredibly unlikely. But maybe I would like to do that for you. But of course, maybe at the same time I would not. So that is the BMW collection which I've shown you. I think the other ones might be a little bit outside your price range, but if you are interested, then you are very welcome back to have a look. Just make sure that you dress appropriately. Make sure we're closed and make sure that I can't see you also. Okay, well, that is the BMW sections there. So, just slot that into place. And there, the 1 Series there. Close it like that. Get your booklet here. I will just open that, slot this in here for you, and now you have all your things in place. So what we have here for you to browse over and have a look, we have the Volvo, the V40. Down here I do have the V40 Cross Country also, which you might be interested in, but I don't think that will suit you. I don't think that's your kind of car. Along with the BMW, but still. The Vauxhall Mocha might be something you could be interested in, but we have the brochure in there. Now, before taking interest in any of these, if you decide to read them, provided you can read, of course, that you must come back here because you've come to see me now and I've spent a lot of time explaining these to you. You must come back here and we will sort you out with the car. But then, of course, if you are not interested in these, then you don't need to come back. Do you not? And I won't need to see you again. So I'll put that there for you. So you take that, and why don't you take a think on what we have said today. If you see it in the cars that you like, then make sure that you get in contact with me, and I will actually take you around to have a look around the cars. Like I said, just dress not in that bicycle attire, and I think we will get you something sorted. Okay, well, why don't you take this, get your bicycle, and continue your journey wherever you are. I do hope that you haven't come here just to have a little rest and be able to pit stop your bike. Of course, I locked the toilet just in case you needed it when you came in. I was thinking ahead. Now, hopefully you come back and purchase a car. If not, please take your bicycle and I might just head out to my car. Which way are you going? Okay. And how fast do you ride? Oh really? I don't mind if I just because I'm interested in the route. And you're definitely going that way. Oh, great. There's a lot of good points where we could meet around there. You'll like the feel of the bag at the front of my car. That's great. Well, I might be seeing you very soon. But until then, take these brochures and have a look at them. Okay. We'll be seeing you again soon. Cheerio.